girls, and welcome to Goron Guitar. Portugal, the man. What? Me worry? No. Right. So that is the song with Portugal, the man. And this one is a cool one. We have pretty much the same thing going on here when it comes to the strumming and the chords as well. So yeah, we need to set our capo on the first fret, and we have 5 different chords to handle here. And kind of 95% it will be about 3 chords in the same chord progression. So yeah, anyway, let's go over the chords. We have first the D minor. So that is open D, second G, third B, and first E. That's D minor. Then we have C. So that is third on A, second on D, open G, first B, and open E. And then we have G. Third on E, second on A, open D, open G, third B, and third E. And so far these 3 chords is what it's kind of all about, but we have also 2 more chords we need to know to handle the full song here. So the last 2 chords will be first F. So you need to bar all strings here on the first fret, and the rest will be third on A, third on D, and second on G. And the final chord will be an A sharp. So you bar still the first fret, but this time only from A string and down, so that means the 5 strings, and the rest will be third on D, third on G, and third on B. Alright, so that is the chords. So we have first this melody going on, which is built into a strumming. I showed you this in the beginning of this tutorial. It sounds like this. So that was 2 rounds. We will play in total of 4 rounds. And what we do here, we're gonna use the same chord progression like I said here, the D minor, C, and G. That is what this song is kind of all about. So D minor to C and to G. So for this, we want to add in this. So what we do here is we'll alternate the first fret on the E string here with the open E string. Okay, so we will get that from D minor. We already have this built in into the D minor here, the first fret E string. And then we will work with our index finger like this until release it. Then we're gonna shift to C, but we cannot afford to play the C like this because it will be too much to kind of work with. So what we do here, we just move up. So we go from here. Alright, so we will keep the 3rd fret on the B string and even the 1st fret on the E string. So this is kind of the grip that will go with us through the entire chord progression, the D minor, C, and G. So we go from D minor, the standard grip, to C. We just move up here to get the bass note, which is the 3rd fret A string here. And the rest is the same here, the 3rd fret on B and 1st fret on E. So we play that variation of C that gives us the melody here on the 1st fret, E string, and the bass here. And this one is 3rd fret on B string, is just kind of a filler to give it a better sound, okay? So we work with our middle finger here to get the different kind of basses. So to C, that is the grip like this, and for G, we play this grip. So still the same 1st fret on E string, 3rd fret on B string, and now 3rd fret on E string to get the G chord, okay? So that are the grips for this melody. So we need to know how to play it as well. So it will be a strumming pattern that differs a little bit here, this from the rest of the song. And the reason for that is to really get this melody here. So it will be like this. Okay. So it will be down, up, 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 up. So we're working a lot with our ups here. And the reason for that is it will be much easier to get these alternating notes here with the open and first fret E string. All right, so one round of D minor will be down, up, 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 up. And for every down or up, I alternate. I put on the first fret E string and release it like this. So first, open, so down on first, open on up on first, up on open, and up on first. So that is how it goes, really, really slow, and it's much easier to get a flow on this and just play kind of in standard tempo. So I can try to demonstrate this slowly for you. Yeah, so I will go through one chord progression here, D minor, C and G, and what you're gonna do here, you're gonna play one round of D minor, one round of C, and 2 rounds of G. All right, so it will be down, up, 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 up on D minor, then down, up, up, up on C, and down, up, up, up on G times 2. So down, up, 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 down, up, 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 up on G. All right, so slowly it will be like this. Okay, so on the first down, that is where you want to hit the bass or the full chord or whatever you want to call it to really emphasize that, okay, now we have a new chord. Okay, so full down, and then you just work with your ups on kind of the top strings down here. So so that is how it's done. You're gonna play 4 rounds of this in the first verse, and that is the first verse, and you will never play this again in this song. So it's only in the opening here for the first verse, 4 rounds of this, and I'm gonna play that for you in standard tempo. So let's go. It's done. Now next, the pre-chorus. So in the lyrics, happy as a clown. Okay, so now we will just let this kind of strumming go with this melody. We'll only use straight strumming here. So the strumming pattern will change now a little bit because we don't need to bring up this notes here. So the strumming will be down, up, up, down, up, up. Okay, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, like this. So I'm gonna demonstrate one strumming round here for the D minor, and I'm gonna give you the full chord progression. We'll still continue with one strumming round for D minor, 1 for C, and 2 for G's. So one strumming round will be like this. Okay, so down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up. And I work here a lot with my kind of muting here to just get this downs and ups separated from each other. Otherwise it will just very kind of too much sound, and not, you will not get the right rhythm here with if you just go with strumming. So try to work with your muting, and what you can do there, you can use your right hand, and like I do, I put it on top of the strings meanwhile. And you can also work with your left hand here. You can just release the chord, and that will give you also kind of a muted, or yeah, you will kind of kill the sound, and that is what you want as well. So it's yeah, you can work with either left, right, or even both hands to get this muted feeling. So again, one strumming round is down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up. So with this chord progression, 1 D minor, 1 C, 2 Gs, it will sound like this, a little bit slower. Right? So with standard tempo, a couple of rounds of this chord progression will be like this. So that is how it works. So for the pre-chorus, you will play 2 rounds of this chord progression with this strumming pattern. All right, that takes us to the chorus. I ain't even tripping, I ain't tripping. All right, so that's where we are in the lyrics. You will continue the same way of strumming here as in the pre-chorus, and that is what we're gonna do for the rest of the song here. You will do for another 2 rounds, and that will be the chorus. Now, second verse. This one will change a little bit from the first verse. We had this kind of melody with this different strumming going on in the first verse. This time we'll just continue with the same chords, D minor, C, G, this new strumming pattern for another 2 rounds. So you just continue here, nothing changes. Except for the second part of the second verse here, because we had 2 rounds of the standard strumming with the standard chords. We will continue for the next 2 rounds, because this second verse is about 4 rounds. So the second last 2 rounds will be with new chords. So the chords will be D minor, 1 round, nothing changes there. Then you go to F and play 1 round, and for A sharp, 2 rounds. So this is the only part in the song we will use these chords, and that chord progression with the same strumming will sound like this. That was 1 round, so 2 rounds will be. Alright, so that is the second verse. So again, just to repeat this verse here, 2 rounds of the standard chords here, still the same strumming for the first 2 rounds, and then for the last 2 rounds we use same strumming, but the chords D minor 1 round, F1 and A sharp 2. This for 2 rounds. All right, the second pre-chorus will play in the same way as the first one, and the same goes now with the second chorus. Okay, it will be played without this D minor, F and A sharp. You just play in the same way here you played the first chorus, 2 rounds of the D minor, C and G. That takes us to a bridge part. Stop right now, take a minute to take your time. Yeah, that's what they sing in the song. So that is still 4 rounds of the same chords, D minor, C, G, and it ends with a third chorus. Stop right now, take a minute, take your time, and subscribe to this channel. Yeah, and that's where we are in the lyrics. You're gonna play the same there as well. So another 2 rounds of the same chords, and that wraps up this tutorial of Portugal the Man What? Me worry? No worries. So thank you for watching, listening, and playing, because we're gonna learn more on this channel. So see you soon, guys, and don't forget to like this video if you did, and play tuned.